Welcome to my madness, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be taking a quick look at this Longshot retro card. Just got this in on pre-order, and I'm a huge Longshot fan, and I've been looking forward to getting a new Longshot figure for a very long time, because the only one I currently have is the old school Toy Biz one, which, while good for its time, not great, but good for its time, certainly has not held up well at all. And I didn't want to order the whole Mojo 4-pack or 3-pack or whatever it was. So when this one came out, I jumped on it, got it on pre-order. Here it is. Love the retro card stuff, but I am not an inbox collector, so we're going to crack this guy open and see what we've got inside. All right, so we got him cracked open. We do get some accessories here. We'll start off, we do get a couple of extra hands. So we've got a fisted right hand, an open left hand. We do get his pouch here. And then, of course, we also get his little combat knife thing right there. All right, so let's get to the figure itself. And if I'm honest, the first thing I thought about when I saw this figure was, honestly, like, you know, this wouldn't make for a bad buck for a Danny Ketch Ghost Rider if you lost the belt and the knife strap and the pouches across the chest and got rid of the star logo. I mean, kind of looks like Danny Ketch just a little bit. Throw a Ghost Rider head on here, but I digress. But it's not bad. I mean, this is not a fantastic figure. Like, it's okay. It's certainly better than the original, and we'll do a comparison here in just a minute on that, but it certainly is better than the last one we got from Toy Biz, which again was good for its time, but just hasn't held up well. It looks nice. I mean, I do like it. Face sculpt looks good, hair looks good. We've got good details on there. You know, boots look good. I mean, it looks like Longshot. It's not a standout figure or anything, but it's definitely an upgrade from what we have had before. I think they did a solid job. You know, certainly this is not a deluxe figure or anything, so, you know, glad they kept it at the standard price point, at least. Well, what the standard price point is nowadays anyway for Hasbro stuff. So, I mean, it's okay. And as far as articulation and stuff, it's standard stuff. So, you know, you get all the double jointed knees and elbows and thigh cuts and bicep cuts and swivels at the calf and standard ankles and elbows and head, all that stuff. Obviously, with the mullet there, the head doesn't have all the movement that you might want, but I'm okay with it because it looks good. Look, it's a solid figure. I would say so far out of this new wave of retro carded figures that I've had a chance to take a look at, this being the third, the first two being Dark Phoenix and Wolverine, this is definitely the best one. And maybe that's just because we haven't gotten a ton of long shots. You know, this is only the third one we've ever gotten in 6-inch scale. So maybe that's why. Whereas with Wolverine and Jean Grey, obviously we've gotten a lot of those figures. So, you know, but it's solid. I mean, I like the belt, I like the knife strap, I like the pouches around the body. Head sculpt looks good, hair looks much better than the old Toy Biz one. It's a good, solid figure. I think they did a good job. There's not a lot going on here as far as sculpt outside of the boots, basically, is the only real sculpt on this thing, and then the star on the chest is raised, but, you know, still solid figure. I like it. So yeah, let's go ahead, throw up some other figures, do some comparisons here, and we will see how this guy stacks up. All right, so first up, we got to do a couple comparisons here with the other Longshot and Dazzler. This is the only other Dazzler I have in my collection outside of this one is the Disco Dazzler one, which ain't a great figure. I mean, it's kind of cool and different, but obviously this is my go-to Dazzler here, and I think this was the retro carded one. And this Longshot and this Dazzler look fantastic together. I dig it. I think they look great. Obviously, when comparing it to the older Toy Biz one, this is a far superior figure in just about every way, with one exception, actually, and that is the strap across the chest on the original Toy Biz one looks way better, just with the sculpt and the paint and everything on it. Looks way nicer, and in fact, I think I might take that one off of here and put it on this guy, because it looks more like a, you know, leather strap with pouches on it than this one does, which looks just more like plastic. So might actually do a swap there and see how that looks. So, I mean, but hey, look, it's a good solid figure. Looks good with Dazzler. Looks way better than the last Longshot we got. So far, so good. All right, and to compare to the other two figures I've gotten out of this wave, of course, we got Dark Phoenix and we've got Blue and Gold Wolverine. And again, he's by far the best one. It's not that either of these two figures are bad, there's just not a lot going on there. And compared to previous versions of Wolverine and Jean Grey that we've gotten, these two don't stand out at all. And that's where I said it might be a little bit of bias here because of the fact that we just haven't gotten hardly any Longshot figures. So when you get a decent figure, it's going to stand out among the rest. And maybe what we're looking at here, but either way, I mean, if you're getting this whole wave put together, this is a nice addition to that. All right, so let's talk price on this guy, and he runs for $25. New entry-level price for Marvel Legends. Is it worth it? Yes, it's worth it because, again, we don't really have any other decent Longshot figures unless you buy the Mojo 4-pack. And that's expensive. So if you just want Longshot, if you've already got Dazzler or already have Mojo or whatever, for whatever reason you don't want to get that 4-pack, this is a great option. Again, so far out of this wave, this is the best one I have seen. I think it looks good, and yeah, I think it's worth the $25 price. Look, I'm glad I have it, but again, I may be biased. I'm a huge Longshot fan, and you know, we don't have any good Longshot figures up until this one. So, you know, I'm sure at some point a better Longshot figure will come along, and my opinions will change. But at this point, I'm glad that I've got this one. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I went ahead and put the old pouch here, or Merce, and strap from the Toy Biz Longshot figure on him. And they look way better. They obviously don't match the belt and the knife sheath there. I get that, and maybe that's something I'll take care of later and paint that to match, but I do like the old school Toy Biz accessories much better than the ones that came with this. That may not be an option for everybody, but actually that Longshot figure is not that expensive to get a hold of because he's not a great figure. And so it might be something you would be able to do, but I definitely think it looks better with those old Toy Biz accessories than with what came on it. But look, I'm glad I got the figure. I think he looks cool. I like him. I think they did a good job here with the sculpt, you know, and it's a great upgrade from what we had before. So I'm definitely down for this, and yeah, I'm glad I picked him up. So that is it, guys. I am done. Would love to hear what you guys have to think down in the comment section down below. Let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, remember to enjoy your collection.